Hello and welcome back to Lukester Gaming, and it's been a long time since I last said that anyway. So here we are back in our LukesterCraft LP world, and I'm just going to continue on, like this is pretty much exactly from where we left off with the bridge building. So if you have watched any of my videos between now and the last one I did actually record, then you'll know that this is where we got up to. So as I continue building this and get used to the controls again, I'll explain why I've not done any recording for so long, or why it's just taken so long to get back here. Because I think it's actually been around about a year and a half now, I think, since the last time that I recorded, which is a lot longer than I wanted it to be. Or well, not that, oops, yeah, that's expected. You'll see a lot of derpy moments like that where I fall off for no reason, because I'm just not used to this, just from like being absent from playing it for so long. So get used to me falling off of the edges of things, or this going a lot slower than it once would have been. But yeah, as I was saying, it's been about a year and a half, and it's not like I wanted it to be that long, but it's just the fact that, well, and there we are again, right? It's just the fact that, well, there's not really had any chances to record, or just, or well, that, and the fact that as of, I think it was Chris, yeah, every time that happens I'm not even going to mention it, because that's going to become a running theme of this episode, and probably the next few episodes as well, until I actually get back into this. Yeah, as I'm trying to say, you know, just continue even if I fall off another like 5 times or something. But yeah, well, as of Christmas 2012 I got a new laptop, and well, basically one of the first things I done on it was buy Minecraft on the PC. So if you've taken the step from going from if he's taken the step from going from the Xbox 360 or even the PS3 edition, or any of the other editions really, going from there to up to the PC version, you know what it feels like to go from suddenly having everything, as well as like constant new features and updates, and just like a ton of stuff that you can do, and tons of areas to explore, and the fact that you've got like unlimited world size. Oh well, it's not quite unlimited, but compared to like the sizes of the console versions, it's quite a lot bigger. Like, I've actually like been playing a survival world of my own on there, and I've been doing a lot of exploring on it, to the point where I actually started I started on Minecraft overview map. If anyone watching the console games might not be familiar with that, but it's basically like a Google Maps version of a Minecraft world, like looking down on it from whatever angle you choose, and it really helps when it comes to exploring and things, because you can actually see where you've explored and where you're going next. And that might be kinda cheaty because you're using an external tool or mapping software like that to see what you're doing, but at the end of the day, without it I think I'd be lost, or I'd be going round in circles, and it would take me even longer to explore my world, because so far I've explored to the point where I've started from 0 and went to about 9 or almost 10,000 blocks out in like a couple of the directions. So you could imagine how many hours that would take, and plus that's spread out across a number of months as well, so it has taken quite a lot of time. Oh, I'm still crouched. I was wondering why I couldn't move there, but I was still crouched. And I've just realised that I don't have, you know, the reason I've been falling off this whole time was because I was holding down on the thumbstick, thinking I needed to hold it down for crouching, but I can actually just press it and it stays crouching. 'Cause I'm sure on the PC you have to hold shift down on your keyboard to stay crouched, so you can't just press it once and remain crouched until you press it again. Which is why you often see people doing builds where they're like up in the sky, or just not wanting to fall off the edge for whatever reason, and they'll be saying about holding down the shift key as their life depended on it, sort of thing, just because they don't want to fall off. But this is like, I guess this is one thing you'd think they would have on the PC by now, because they do actually have a sprint key, like, you know how you double press forward on the left stick to sprint. On the PC now they do have control as a sprint key, so you can, like, basically like shifting on here, you just push it once to sprint, or well, you push this once to shift, to crouch even. Oops. Yeah, I think you can tell already how much I've been playing that. I got into Feed the Beast a lot. I don't know if any console players will be familiar with like mod packs and just mods in general, but I was watching a lot of Yogscast stuff back then at the time, and was watching their Tekkit series and making me wish I could do that on the Xbox, and then eventually I got into watching the Minecraft guys, if any of you have heard of them, and pretty much been glued to their videos ever since, like BWO and Generic B, and like just been watching those guys' videos quite a lot, so you pick up a lot of awesome stuff that they get up to. And well, it was them that first done the Feed the Beast mod pack, and with them having their own Minecraft mod pack, that's what got me into it as well, from doing that. I'm just going to make some wood here. Oh yeah, I'm just going to spam it down actually. Oops. I was going to say, I think I think that'll do for now. And I think I might be out a bit too far by now, so I might actually stop around about here, because if you see that where my crosshair is, like right there, there's like a little bit of land. I think it's there is roughly where I originally had this bridge on my world, but despite the fact I've not played this for over a year and a half, I still have actually had thoughts about wanting to play this and do recording again, and just generally get back into what I was doing on here, and get back to where I was with returning my world to its former glory, I guess you could say, because of the fact it got deleted, which was unfortunate at the time, but even that's like nothing now compared to the size, like, to put it into perspective, the size of this world, or well, the size of this file save is about 18 MB I think, and it might have been maybe more than that on my, and probably, let's not look at that Enderman. Yeah, the last time I played this there wasn't even Enderman or the End, or quite a lot of stuff actually, but we'll get into that later. Right, just let me count this. I think I actually had a gap of 9 between these. Oh, 8. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is all stuff I would normally do like off camera or sped up, but I've got a lot to talk about, and I'm actually halfway through my episode at this point already, because I'm trying to limit my episodes to around 20 or 25 at max, so by the time we get over there I might have to, like, well, I won't be ending the episode, but I'll be getting to the point where it'll be close anyway. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's 8. I can always do this later I suppose, but it was just the fact that I wanted to have this done. But I tried doing that whilst talking, so let's see if that is actually 4. Yeah, that was 8. And just for now I'm going to stick one at the end. I think I should have enough coal on me still. Yep. But yeah, as I was saying anyway, I'm trying to get back into, like, well, this in general, and get back to restoring my world, and even though I've been away for so long, I still have actually had thoughts about doing this, and I still think about like the way my world was laid out, and I guess I just try to remember it so that I don't come back to this and just suddenly realise I don't know what I'm doing, which to some of you it may look like I don't know what I'm doing because they're like falling off and having derpy moments, and the fact that I didn't realise the sun's going down. I wish I had some wool on me so I could make another bed, but I think this one I've got here should do for now, and I do have plenty of food to keep me going. Because from playing it on the PC, I have managed to get a lot of food and just know how the hunger bar and all that works, because the last time I played this I think the hunger bar was just a new feature at the time, so my first experiences of that were on here and not the PC. But now that I'm experienced with how the Minecraft PC is, or works I guess, then now I know what I'm doing on here better. Okay. So sleeping in the bed puts me behind this closed door. But at least I know if I've never had that happen before, but then again I don't think I've slept in that bed too many times. But at least if for some reason I had that door open and say a monster of some sort was coming after me, if I slept in the bed then at least I'm safe behind that door. But yeah, anyway, let's try and get on with things, because I'm already halfway through the episode, or I'm about 12 minutes in almost at this point, and I want to end it around 20 or just after. So what I'm going to do is come across here, and this was the location of my original tower base, which I think I did feature the inside of that on one of my first videos. It was the one about the 1.8.2 update. I don't know which title update number it was at the time, but it was the one that introduced the biome, like climate changes and void fog and all that sort of stuff. So I did a bit of a video rant, I guess, about that. And this doesn't look familiar to me. Wait, I've got my map. Wait, I have actually I took note a long time ago, like last year to be precise, in January. I took note of my base location coordinates, so it's -78. I know it doesn't need to be exact, but as I've said on this before, I do want things to be a bit exact and back to how they were on here, so I'm just doing things like that, I guess. Why am I... oh, it's up here. Wait, was there a cave? I don't remember the landscape looking like this, weirdly enough. I'm just going to eat some apples here. One thing I have noticed on here is that there's more... like, there's lighting glitches and things that PC players will be familiar with. And I'm forever going around my world, like, if you hold this down to block, you can actually, like, fix some of the darker spots in certain places. Not even sure if there's monsters nearby. Going to investigate this. But yeah, you see it's darker here, and then when I've done that I got lighter. Forever doing that on my PC world. But I'll get into that more as this goes on, and not this episode but this series in general. Right, back to this. So it's -78 in the X, which is the first coordinate. And that's roughly here. Roughly here. Y is 71. And the Z is 177. Now that would explain why this area doesn't look the same. I'm in the wrong Z coordinate. I was going to say, because this area looked completely different from how I remembered it. But this bit over here looks more familiar now that I think about it. Yeah, this is definitely the area here. Because I remember my tower base was pretty much in this location here. I'd flattened this out and built it in here, like in the middle of this forest area. One thing I wasn't expecting was the trees to actually be updated. Oh well, I don't know, I think the trees were like that before, but the logs are actually the updated logs. Because I'm sure before when I played this, these were all still considered oak trees, but now they are actually spruce trees. Because if I quickly grab a log, oops, or a stack of them, but if I come over here and do that, you'll see the obvious colour difference. I could be wrong though. Let's find out. Haha, a spruce wood. I might dig up some of those trees later on off camera. And that was just fail written all over it. There we go. Right, anyway, back to the map. I might not get... I'll get this started to this video, but... Right, let's get the base location. I've got the centre coordinates, so it's -78 and a y of 71 and a z of 177, which is this way. So it's right here. This block right here's... Yeah, so what I'd basically done was flatten this area out a bit and then build, like, this is literally the centre point. If you remember on my videos, I don't think you saw the tower, but this was where the ladder went down to my mine shaft, and this is the coordinate that I took a note of. I don't know when or how I took a note of it. I think I can't remember actually, it was that long ago now, but it was something like that. I'm sure I had an old save that I loaded up, or it was just something I'd done at the time before the world actually got deleted, just so that I could remember how to remake it in future. Or I don't think it was that, but I'm just rambling on now. Right, I'm not going to need this axe, so let's get this shovel. Right, so this is us down. I'm going to actually not drop a wood plank. I'm going to do this so that I can mark this off and know that that's the coordinate, because that's the... If I could show you, well, I can't show you, but if I was able to show you, I'd show you the note that I've got, so you can see that that is the coordinate. And I've also took notes on like how the house was actually done, like in terms of which blocks go where and that. You might think, why bother doing that when you could just build something new, but like I said, I want to restore this world to how I had it at the time of losing it, and then basically go from there and sort of change things up as I go. Like the way my bridge is right now, for example, looks boring, plain, floating. Like most of it's just floating there, but I want to actually change it and maybe do like a mini version of the bridge that you can see on my title, my opening title scene for each LukesterCraft video. So just make it like something like that. I'm not actually sure how much of this I dug out, I just know I dug out an area in here. It feels so weird digging this out because like the shovel animation just looks weird on this. It looks like I'm... Oops. Let's get some... Why have I only got one dirt? Why am I looking at the wrong dirt pile here? Oh yeah, there it is. Right, we don't need that wood right now. I think it was an area of this size. I could be wrong though. I think I might have to also clear out this spot up here. No, in fact, this is... Yeah, this looks right to me. I might have to shave this back a bit, but the general area looks fine to me. Right, I think I might start tearing this up and put down the wood flooring, because I did actually take a note that the base size is 14 by 14 on the outside and 12 by 12 on the inside, which, yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking it'd be 13 by 13 on the inside, but... And I think that's going by, like, including this. I still remember the first time coming out here, like in doing this the first time long before I ever started recording, about with all the dirt that I dug up, I actually built a tower out of dirt, like just to see if this was a good location, and then I actually dug down and found out that there was like some good stuff down there, so that's why I went with that. Well, this is why I went with this area specifically, and why I'd like to redo it back to the way it was. I think the 12 by 12 actually counts in terms of coming out from here. Just bear with me here, and it is getting towards the end. Well, I'm actually over 20 minutes, but I'll let it run for another moment or two. Yeah, I'll record until the sun goes down, and I'll end the episode there. Right, so going from there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just dig this a little bit out. You can see it's starting to get a bit dark, so I'll be wanting to head back before things start spawning, and so I can end the episode. I should have brought the bed with me, but I forgot. Right, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it might be starting to look darker for you on watching the video now, and as you can see the sun's going down, so I'm going to quickly rush back to the base, or well, my base in the side of the hill there. I think my best route to go here is just jump for the ice, because, well, I hope I get back soon, just because things are going to start spawning and I don't particularly want that to happen. But yeah, anyway, as I'm getting towards the end of the episode, I'll just finish up that, well, I'm going to be recording a few more episodes and uploading them and releasing them over the next few days, so that if I don't get the chance to record again over those next few days, then I'll have stuff to upload still. But if that's not the, if I do manage to record, then even better. And here we are back in. I might just actually save it here and end the video here, because this is, now come out, it's just a safe little location for no reason. But yeah, anyway, my episode's running longer than I wanted it to here, so just wanted to say thanks for watching, and thanks for, like, my subscribers has actually doubled or tripled since the last video recorded. So remember, I had about 70 or 80 at the time, and now the most I've seen at one point was 182. That's pretty good considering I've not uploaded anything in over a year and a half. So, and my video views has went from about, I think, maybe 10 or 15,000 up to 45,000 now almost. So I wasn't expected to get all those views and subscribers, despite the fact that I've not done any recording or uploaded any videos. So I just wanted to say thanks for all of that, and even if you aren't watching, or if you're subscribed, then I hope you see this when it's uploaded, and I hope this will sort of get you back into watching my videos, and this will give you a reason to be subscribed, considering that there's not been any reason for my subscribers to effectively double or triple when I've not uploaded anything. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you check out this episode. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you check out my coming episodes and whatever else I managed to get recorded between tonight and the next few days. And yeah, thanks for watching. This has been Lukester Gaming, and it's good to be back.